PGCBL fans? My name is Aidan Joly. I am alongside Newark Pilots head coach Brian Greisman as part of our PGCBL team preview video series, interviewing all 16 head coaches across the league. Brian, thanks for joining us.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me.
Of course. So this is your first year as the head coach in Newark. Just tell me about, how that process went in becoming the head coach.
I previously played some professional baseball up in New York, upstate, and I was looking for a job for this summer to help out a team win. And I got connected with Don Lewis up there, and we hit it off, and I was all in. It just seemed like this would be the perfect summer and the perfect spot to go out and win some ball games.
Yeah. How rewarding is it for you to be a head coach in, a league as good as the Perfect Game League?
It's awesome. I couldn't be more happy or more excited and more just thrilled about it, and blessed to be in this opportunity and this big time league with these big time players. I'm very thankful to have this title.
Yeah. What's your coaching philosophy going to be, do you think?
This summer, I want to be the team with the most energy, the most passion, and just play hard-nosed baseball all around from guy 1 to guy 36 on the roster. And we're just locked in every night trying to give the fans an enjoyable experience and make something the town of Newark proud of.
Yeah, you mentioned 36 guys on the roster this summer. Who are some of those guys that you can tell us about, both new and returning potentially?
Okay, so a couple of guys that we're excited about is Warner, a couple guys from FDU, Warner, Rembish, and Bax, B-A-X-T.
Okay.
We're very excited about those guys. And then I'm bringing out a couple of pitchers from Oklahoma I'm pretty excited about. Some big right-handed pitcher, 90-mile-an-hour arms, Drake Sizemore out of Butler Community College, Price Dobby of Seminole State College, and then a left-handed pitcher by the name of Chris Jackson, who I'm super stoked. He's coming from Texas. I know all those guys are coming a long way to play in this league, and they couldn't be more excited.
Yeah, what's it like, getting those guys from completely different parts of the country? Just what's that process like in getting them to come to Newark?
Man, they know this is a big time league. They know this is a big time opportunity for them, not to only, play and win ball games, but get their name out there for more people to see them. Most of those guys haven't been up to that part of the country, especially, all they know is New York City and not the upstate part. So,
yeah.
When I'm recruiting them, I'm telling them, you're gonna see a different brand of baseball, a different brand of, ball players, and a different part of the country you've never seen before. And I think they're very excited about it.
This is a really competitive league. You guys play in a really competitive West Division. What's your expectations for that this summer?
From day one, I expect us to, from our couple practices and meetings before our first game, I expect us to work hard as a team and come together. And, our first game is not going to be the product on the field that we want, where it's in mid-season and then late July. I expect us to get better every single day. There's going to be some ups and downs. But I expect us to slowly climb the ladder and get better each day.
Yeah, it seems like just for a couple other coaches that I've talked about, peaking in that late or, mid to late July portion of the year, when the regular season is wrapping up and the playoffs are coming, is that something that you're going to be looking to do as well?
Yeah, obviously I'm going to want to come out right at the chute and win every game, win the first game, but we're going to know we're not going to be peaking till, we're looking that late July, making a strong push for the playoffs. But like I said, we're looking to be as good as we can game 1, as good as we can game, 36 as well, and just continue to climb every single day.
And, part of this too is returning players to their programs better than, what they were coming in. That's, something just about every head coach that I've talked to has mentioned. Is that something that, you're going to be doing as well?
That's one thing I strive to do is, when each single guy from catcher, first base, pitcher, whoever it may be, we're going to come down, we're going to sit down as a team, sit down individually and say, hey, what do you want to get better from now until whenever you show up back on your campus in the fall? And hopefully at the end of the summer, they've gotten better in that aspect. And I also want them to return as leaders as their team, not just, followers or whoever they were on the roster. I want them to show up as a leader and someone to be an example of that next year. And hopefully this is a transcending summer for them.
And what goes into transforming guys to, those leadership roles?
It's just helping them, making them buy in to what the process is of playing baseball at the highest of levels, and knowing that you're doing something that not many people get to do. There's a percentage of people that get to play college ball. Now there's a percentage of people that get to play in big time summer leagues like this, and just making them understand the importance and something to be grateful of what they're getting to do every day. And once they realize that, man, this game of baseball, that, and they're mentally, it takes them to a whole different level. And I find whenever kids start to do that and they see that and they become leaders on the team, and just every part of their game clicks, and then for the team as a whole, it just becomes a whole lot better.
Yeah. My last question for you is what can you just say to the fans in Newark and kind of that, Finger Lakes area, to encourage them to come out and support you guys this summer?
Man, if you fans out there, if you guys want to have, fun nights and see a competitive, energetic baseball team, see kids from all different parts of the country come out and win some ball games, cheer us on. The more you guys cheer us on, the louder and the more energetic and the better we're going to play. I'm really pumped, and I really think it's going to be an exciting summer for this area.
That's what all the coaches are saying, the more fans, the better.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. The kids thrive off of it.
Well, Brian, I appreciate you taking some time and talking to us.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Looking forward to this summer.
Cool. The PGCBL season will be opening up on June 3rd. Make sure to follow our social media pages as well as pgcbl.com for all sorts of preseason and in-season content.